I chair the CILA Business Interruption Group, so I'm sort of wearing that hat amongst other things today. I was asked to sort of talk about a few issues and skate around topics in the world of BI, and it's difficult to work out what you should restrict it to. Terminology. The operative clause in a BI policy will say you need to have damage to property owned or used by the insured, which is used for the business. And in most policies, none of those terms are defined with any particular precision. A big favourite of mine is the word premises. In the days when you used to have a separate BI and material damage policy, they'd stand alone, they were brought together, and then we had the commercial combined policy. In the material damage section, there is a definition of buildings which is to die for. And it goes on for about a paragraph, and it will talk about car parks, outhouses, fences. The business interruption section doesn't use the word buildings. The BI section uses the word premises. There are some policies that define it, but most policies just say, see the list in the schedule, which is a list of addresses. So question, what's the premises? You ask a surveyor what premises is, and they will probably say the demise site. But it can't mean that, because we've already said that buildings means that. So we've decided that buildings means premises, so premises must mean something else. And you think, you know, why even use the term? Why not just adopt buildings? Damage is as fundamental as it gets. Most policies define damage as damage or loss. 2 quick points. One is damage doesn't have to be permanent. So if you have a fire and you have smoke spread, you clean the smoke off. So damage doesn't have to be permanent, but loss does. The first invasion of Kuwait by Iraq, the Iraqis took possession of a number of aeroplanes, some owned by British Airways and others, some owned by Kuwaiti Airlines. And British Airways argued that the planes were lost and that constituted damage. And the courts decided that there was no intention on the part of the Iraqi army to permanently keep British Airways assets. They were just deprived of use of them for a while, as opposed to the Kuwaiti planes, which were permanently requisitioned. So loss does have to be damage. Gross profit. Most BI policies are written on the basis of gross profit. I used to work for KPMG, as is now in a previous life. And we used to get forms through from insurance brokers saying this is how you work out gross profit. And we'd just think, well, we're the accountants, we know best, we'll tell you. And we put a line through these things and provide an accountancy definition. There is no general definition, by the way, in statute or in accounting standards. And I was amazed when I joined Ellis & Buckle some years back that there was an insurance definition of gross profit. The fact that there's a definition at all is somewhat bizarre. So we use a term that people have used for several hundred years, we give it a technical meaning, and then we wonder why it goes pear-shaped.